Episode 6, Shaking Bad Habits.
You know what they say, old habits die hard. And bad habits? Well, those suckers seem to live forever. It's like they take up residence in our brains and refuse to leave, no matter how hard we try to evict them. Take procrastination, for example. It's a bad habit that I just can't seem to shake. I tell myself I'll get to it later, but then later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes oh crap, I have a deadline in 2 hours. And don't even get me started on biting my nails. It's a disgusting habit, I know. But there's something about the feeling of tearing off a little piece of nail and spitting it out that's just so satisfying. Plus, it's a built-in stress relief mechanism. I don't need a fidget spinner when I've got my own teeth, am I right? And then there's my addiction to social media. I swear, I spend more time scrolling through Instagram than I do sleeping. It's like a never-ending rabbit hole of cute dog videos and celebrity drama. But here's the thing. Social media is a bad habit that's not only hard to shake, but it's also highly addictive. It's like a drug that's legal and free, and I can't seem to get enough of it. But you know what they say, admitting you have a problem is the first step. So here I am, admitting that I have a problem. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of my bad habits. They make me who I am. Plus, they give me something to talk about on stage, so I guess they're not all bad. So, in conclusion, bad habits may be hard to shake, but at least they give us material for our comedy routines. And let's be honest, laughter is the best medicine for any bad habit. So keep laughing, my friends, and maybe one day we'll all kick those pesky habits to the curb. Or not. Who knows? Life's short, might as well enjoy it, right? Bad habits you can't shake, huh? Well, that's a topic I can definitely relate to. I've got plenty of bad habits that I can't seem to kick. For example, I'm a terrible procrastinator. In fact, I'm so good at procrastinating that I've made a career out of it. But seriously, bad habits can be a real pain, can't they? Take biting your nails, for instance. It's one of those things that you just can't seem to stop doing, no matter how hard you try. And it's not just a habit that affects you, it's something that everyone around you has to deal with too. Have you ever been in a meeting with someone who's constantly biting their nails? It's like, dude, put your fingers away, we're trying to get some work done here. Another bad habit that I struggle with is overeating. I know I shouldn't eat that entire bag of chips in one sitting, but sometimes it's just so hard to resist. And don't even get me started on late night snacking. It's like my body knows that it's not supposed to be eating at that hour, but my brain is like, hey, it's 2 a.m., time for some pizza. But the worst bad habit of all, in my opinion, is the one where you keep checking your phone every 5 seconds. You know what I'm talking about, you're just sitting there, minding your own business, and then suddenly you're like, I wonder if anyone's messaged me in the last 30 seconds? And then you're scrolling through social media, checking your email, and before you know it, an hour has gone by and you haven't done anything productive. So, what's the solution to all these bad habits? Well, I wish I had a magic formula for you, but unfortunately, there's no easy fix. I guess the only thing you can do is try to be more mindful of your actions, and maybe seek out some help if you need it. And if all else fails, just embrace your bad habits and hope that they'll make for some good material for your stand-up routine. Bad habits, huh? Well, we all have them, don't we? Some of us bite our nails, others can't resist hitting the snooze button on their alarm clock. And then there are those habits that we know are bad for us, but we just can't seem to shake them. Take me, for example. I have a terrible habit of procrastinating. I know I should be doing something productive, but I just can't resist the siren call of Netflix or YouTube. And it's not just me, I think we can all relate to the allure of mindlessly scrolling through our phones instead of doing something important. But that's not even the worst of it. I used to have this habit of biting my nails. I know, it's gross. But I just couldn't help myself. And it's not like I didn't try to stop. I tried everything from painting my nails with bitter-tasting polish to wearing gloves all the time. But nothing worked. Finally, I decided to take a different approach. I started wearing fake nails, the kind that you glue on. And you know what? It worked. I couldn't bite my nails anymore because they were covered up. But then I had a new problem, I kept accidentally gluing my fingers together. So I guess you could say I traded one bad habit for another. But in all seriousness, bad habits can be really hard to break. It takes a lot of effort and determination to change your behavior. And let's be real, sometimes it's just easier to keep doing what you're doing, even if you know it's not good for you. So, if you're struggling with a bad habit, my advice is to take it one day at a time. And if all else fails, just embrace it and make it part of your personality. I mean, I may never be able to kick my procrastination habit, but at least I can make jokes about it. And isn't that what stand-up comedy is all about? Turning our flaws and imperfections into something we can all laugh about.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.